Jom just react kat video ni. Malays. Welcome back to
Go brainless, yeah? Go wacky. Go positively.
Today we are reacting to Scary Skinwalker horror story animated by Axeman Cartoons. Oh, Axeman Cartoons. They did the top 10 two-sentence horror stories. The first 10 out of 10, right? It is by Corpse Husband. So Corpse Husband, he is now a very famous gamer, rapper. Before all of those, he used to narrate horror stories because his voice is very deep. It increased the ambience on the story. So yeah, we're about to check this out. You guys ready? Okay, let's go. Ooh, oh, I can see corpse. I never noticed a Skinwalker. I never know what a Skinwalker is.
My family and I live in Arizona, and we occasionally visit our Navajo family in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
You hear that voice? It's so deep, right? I know I'm not gonna talk it's like I can not make fun of him or anything, but his voice is really like that. It's not like a voice
changing or anything.
It's actually his voice. I think his throat is just really hurt now because he got some kind of disease. So I can't remember what the name of the disease, but the disease make his throat really hurt. But when so when he talks, it actually really hurts. Well, kalau dia cakap lah, dia ada cakap dekat dalam stream. Kalau dia cakap, dia macam it really hurts kalau he speaks or he talks or anything. So yeah.
We left early to get there by noon or less.
So deep.
It is a very long and boring trip there. But we get there before noon and we have time to mess around and talk with our extended family. And we, kids, start to play around till the evening starts to show.
This animation cool as hell.
The house is too small for everyone to fit and sleep in. Some of the kids have to sleep in the trailer and truck camper, but two of my cousins and I had the amazing luck of sleeping in the old, slightly torn tent.
Torn too?
We are well asleep at this point, and for some unknown reason, I wake up. Of course, I'm still tired and rubbing my eyes while yawning, meaning I wasn't well aware of my surroundings. Once I finish rubbing my eyes, I look straight at the entrance of the tent and see a figure, illuminated by the back porch light, standing in front of the tent. At first I was scared, but thought it was my other cousins just messing with us. As this person was still standing outside our tent looking at us, I turned to one of my older cousins who was 2 years older than me to wake him up and tell him that someone was standing outside of our tent. He tries to brush me off, but I persist and he turns to me and asks me what I wanted. I tell him to look at the entrance of the tent, and he does. I've never seen someone go from the brink of sleep to sheer panic and alertness in their eyes that fast before. He looks at me with this panicked face and tells me to be quiet. He whispers to me that it's a Skinwalker and that we need to be quiet again. We lay there for the longest time, and from my memory, it was at least an hour or more. We were just about to go back to sleep because it hadn't done anything. Then it started to move around the tent.
Oh. Don't run.
Remember when I said this was an old tent? Yeah, it had some holes in it. One of the holes was the size of a quarter, and I decided to be brave. As it continues to walk around the tent a fourth time, I slowly crawl towards the hole and try to take a look. As I did this, my cousin told me to get back to the bed or it'll hurt us. Of course, as a kid, I ignored the warning. I'm at the quarter-size hole and looking out to see whatever it was. It comes around the hole, and what I saw was bone-chilling. I bolt back and hide under my sleeping bag while my cousin does the same. This thing decided to stop moving and start looking at us again. I hid under the covers and spent every ounce of energy being scared.
Of course you'd be scared.
And then I finally fell asleep.
Wait, you bleed? Bleed like you.
I woke up early, maybe around 5, and I decided to look around the tent to see if there was anything there. I see footprints, bare footprints that send shivers throughout my body. I saw the footprints move around the tent. This hit me hard because I was now realizing it wasn't a dream. As I further investigate the footprints, I noticed that it went off track. It went off to the rocky hills nearby where we were staying at. I followed the track to the hills, about a football field away from the house. As I continue to follow the tracks, something strange and scary happens. It goes from 2 footprints walking for a while to footprints and handprints in the dirt starting to form. I found that kinda strange because no person would do that out here. As I followed the tracks further into the hills, the hands and feet started to get smaller and smaller. It then subtly changed into coyote paw prints. That is when I stopped and turned back home, first walking fast, then onto a full-on run. When I got back, I sat down on the back porch for a while and thought about telling my family, but I didn't think that they would believe me. In the end, I didn't tell anyone, even the cousin I woke up in the middle of the night. Well, that's my story. I urge you guys to not go into the Navajo reservation to go looking for them. You will bite off more than you can chew. We, my people, take these beings very seriously and do our best to not talk about them. Even though I broke this code, I just thought to warn you guys about them. Whoever is listening are the first people to hear this story. I had a few more stories to tell, but this is by far the scariest one I had.
And I'm glad that I got to react to it. Damn, that was really good. That was actually like chilling, creepy, and really scary. I actually jumped a little bit. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. This was a good one. I would definitely give it a 9. It was good, but it doesn't, I jumped a little bit, but it doesn't like truly hit me hard, hit me hard in my body. Pause again. You know, the story that corpse give, the art style is amazing. It's the same. I mean, it's the same as the 10-2-sentence horror stories. Skinwalker, it looked like a witch, the witch from Left 4 Dead. Okay, guys, that's the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. It's free. It's absolutely free. And comment on what spooky videos that you guys want me to see, want me to react to. Because it's the tradition in Halloween EVERYDEEN. And yeah, my name is Simon, and thanks for chilling with me. Bye bye.